welcome to this great venue at the brewery, and thank you very much as well to the teams at Speaker's Corner and the brewery for getting us all together here, bringing together a group as well of really inspiring and compelling speakers. They've got brilliant insight, expertise and life experience between them, and it's going to be fascinating to hear them. So please do welcome Dr. Narina Ramlakhan.
If you're living in the wrong part of your biology, you will not sleep. If you're living in survival mode, you will not sleep because it is not safe to sleep. Take a deep breath in, drop your shoulders, relax your jaw, open your eyes. Did you feel that a little bit? You did that. I didn't do that. We've just switched on that part of your nervous system that helps you to sleep. Okay? Gratitude is the perfect antidote to feeling stressed and afraid. We need more of this in life. We need more of it.
To the outside world, our next speaker had an enviable and successful life as a professional footballer. Inside, he was suffering. He has twice tried to take his own life. After years of support, he now says the worst of his mental health issues are now behind him. He does still have bad days, but he knows he doesn't have to face them alone. And he says neither does anyone else. So please do welcome Clark Carlisle.
My career's starting to burgeon, start to knock around with Ashley Cole, Peter Crouch, you know. Going around town, getting into clubs for free, ladies start to pay an interest, it's nice. And then, one night match, Loftus Road, tackle with Rufus Brevet, boom. And the surgeon said, look, Clark, your knee's buggered. You're gonna have to be prepared to not be able to walk without a stick. I'm gonna go back a step. Come back with me. 1997, Blackpool. On a night out, met a delectable young lady. She took me back to her house. She's like, don't worry, I'm on the pill. I was like, don't worry, I don't care. Come on, I was 17 years old. So I'm going to bring you back now, 2001. Not only have I physically abandoned my daughter, I've financially abandoned her as well. My career's gone, everything that gave me that time, that identity. When I was in psychiatric hospital. There starts my journey with dealing with my depression. Thank you.
Not only is she a great and successful writer, she is dynamic too. She has become a champion of mental health issues. She's set up a support group, Mental Health Mates, and she also has her own podcast, Mad World, which kicked off with that interview we talked about earlier with Prince Harry. Please do welcome Bryony Gordon.
You can take massive negatives and turn them into huge positives, which is what I think I've done. Actually, I think it's what you've done with your sleep, and it's what you've done with your story as well. We all have millions of thoughts a day, and we all have intrusive thoughts. So we've all stood on the platform at Tottenham Court Road and thought, what if I pushed this man under the central line? Haven't we? It's just me. But when I was 17, it developed into a type called Pure O. And what happened then was I became convinced that I'd killed someone on my walk home from school and blanked out in shock. So this is a type of OCD people don't talk about because it tends to make you think that maybe you're a serial killing paedophile. And I find that's quite a difficult thing to bring up at a dinner party.
I've had a fantastic evening. It's been really inspirational, hearing three very different people talk about mental health in a really open way. Our problem in society is that people are too ashamed to mention it.
You know, one's talking about OCD, the other one's talking about real, things they went through, like suicide and depression and how they cope with that. And there's so many different facets to it. Even Narina's point, where the sleep aspect. Knowing about the importance of sleep on your life, I hadn't ever thought about, so I think it's given me food for thought. Bryony, it was amazing. It gave people a very safe environment where they feel that they could talk about their experiences. And really good speakers.
I thought Clark, the footballer, was particularly absolutely inspirational. He came across as so warm and engaging.
He was very funny, but in a respectful way, so they weren't using humour as a defence mechanism. It was just a way to lighten up what could be actually quite a dark subject if you went into it deeply.
The host, Joanna Gosling, She was really articulate, quite calming, really precise, and everybody, including herself, was really down to earth.
Mind-blowing. Really took my breath away at points.
Knowledge is power, and you have to gain that from wherever you can, and I think I found tonight very empowering.
And the fact that you guys are open and you're talking about this is just so useful, and this is the conversation that we need to be having. So thank you all very, very much.
Thank you.